Hey guys, today we're going to read a book called Being Wendy. It's one of our favorite books at home. We read it at nighttime. It's about a little girl who doesn't just want to be one thing in life. She doesn't just want to be a teacher or a doctor. She wants to do many things, and that's okay. So this is called Being Wendy. She lives in a town called Boxville. Deep in the valley sits the tiny town of Boxville, and all the people who live there fit very comfortably in the boxes they wear. As she did every Monday morning, Wendy Starbright walked to school. Wendy said hello to Officer Miranda Wright, who wore her police officer box with pride as she directed traffic. She smiled at Willie Walkenpoop as he held on tightly to many leashes. And Wendy stared at the beautiful Bella Fashionista, the dress shop owner, as she unlocked the door of her fancy store. At school, Wendy's teacher, Miss Rena Wright, wrote on the blackboard in perfect penmanship. Wendy looked around the classroom and saw that all the students were happy wearing the boxes they had chosen. Hope's box said doctor because she knew she wanted to cure sick people. Joe's box said soldier because he wanted to protect people. And Candy's box said baker because she loved sweets. But Wendy didn't want to be labeled anything at all. She wiggled in her box. If only she could take it off. Why did she always have to wear this boring brown box anyway? Wendy was full of ideas. She loved to do lots and lots of things. How could she possibly pick one to put on her box? Wendy loved to play guitar and shoot hoops. Should her box say guitarist or maybe basketball player or... Oh, thought Wendy, how will I ever choose just one box? She was afraid to say it out loud, that she felt different from everyone else. Just after dinner that night, Wendy asked her mother, "Do you ever wish you weren't wearing your mom box?" Her mom laughed. "Don't be silly. I love being a mom. But don't you ever wish you could wear another box sometimes?" Wendy asked her mom. Wendy's mom smiled. "In life we must make choices, and mine was to be a mom." Wendy knew she wanted to wear lots of different boxes because she had so many different interests. She dreamed of traveling the world and seeing exotic sights. She had big plans. She imagined herself being with foreign leaders, working for world peace. She thought about running marathons. Sometimes she wanted to be a great writer. Wendy even dreamed of being a famous actress. How could she do all these exciting things if she had to wear just one box? She couldn't. The biggest rule in Boxville was she had to choose a box and stay in it. But now Wendy had an idea. On Wednesday morning, Wendy Starbright left her house before her parents could see her, without putting on her box. Out on the street, Wendy caused quite a stir. Officer Miranda Wright blew her whistle, but Wendy kept walking. Willie Walkenpoop's dogs barked and howled, but Wendy kept walking. And Bella Fashionista covered her eyes, but Wendy kept walking. At school, the kids laughed and pointed at Wendy. Even her friends didn't understand. They all made her feel weird, like she didn't belong. Miss Rena Wright sent Wendy to the principal's office for violating the town's biggest rule. "Why can't you just choose a box like everyone else, Wendy?" she said with disappointment. The principal called Wendy's father. As soon as he arrived, Wendy burst into tears and ran into his arms. But as always, his box was in the way. On the walk home, Wendy told her dad the truth. "I know everyone in Boxville likes wearing their boxes, but I don't. You just haven't found the right box yet, but you will find one that fits," said Wendy's dad. "Thanks," Wendy said with a weak smile, "but I know in my heart that one box will never be enough for me." "Well, think it over," said Wendy's dad, "and please get back inside your box to do that." Wendy tried to take her dad's advice, but the more she thought about it, the more she hated thinking inside the box. She would never fit it at school, at home, or in Boxville. Being different was lonely, but she couldn't be any other way. She was different. Wendy ripped off her box once more. She took a deep breath and went downstairs to try talking with her parents again. Her whole family was in the kitchen, but something was different about them. They were out of their boxes. "What's going on?" Wendy asked. "Well, we did some thinking too, and we decided you're right," said her mom. "You're a very special girl, Wendy," said her dad. "You have a lot of different talents that make you you, and that's a good thing. You should do anything and everything you want. We all should." Wendy smiled her biggest smile. Later that day, the whole Starbright family left the house without their boxes. Wendy happily waved to their Boxville neighbors. She was unique, special, and proud of it. Soon after, the Starbrights packed their stuff into their new empty boxes, loaded up the car, and left Boxville for a new town called Freedom Land. So this box is about that we could be anything we want to be. We could be many different things. We could help people, we could have hobbies, do anything, and it's okay to be different. We all don't need to be the same. So I hope you guys are doing well, staying healthy.